We live in a world where the Oblivion remake actually exists.
And it looks so good.
I'm a gamer every day. I'm a habitual new gamer.
Kirby is a tiny pink blob.
I've started more new games on Elden Ring than you have leveled up all your characters.
Why is it I can carry 18 iron swords but only like 32 apples?
Welcome to the Hollywood Gamer, where Hollywood meets gaming. I'm Harrison.
And I'm Nick, and we're live at Next Gen Games in Hollywood.
Yes, we are, Nick. Thanks for coming out today.
But this is level 3.
Yes, thanks for coming out today, guys. This is Welcome to Level 3. We did it.
We're here.
Forget what you're playing this week. Forget all the news.
You know, honestly, it's going to kind of mesh all together.
Forget the hellos.
Yeah.
The Oblivion remake dropped.
And I called it. It's in the middle of a week.
You said it was going to happen on the 30th.
Oh, yeah, which was, I think, a Wednesday.
I was actually kind of closer to you. I said it was on the 17th.
Okay, so it dropped on the 22nd.
You know what's crazy? We live in a world right now where you can't tell the difference between if a game is remastered or remade.
Yeah.
I think the Unreal Engine 5 and the whole makeovers they're doing, the facelift, it just, you can't tell the difference anymore. The same thing was the new Ninja Gaiden. They did like a remake of Ninja Gaiden Black, but the Oblivion remake, I'm saying, I can't tell if it's a remake or a remaster. They're saying it's a remaster, but when you see Uriel Septim's face, you can count the wrinkles on his gaunts. Yeah, I think everybody's been waiting for a Oblivion remaster remake for the longest time.
Which might be
We got it.
the
Wow.
worst
Wow.
kept gaming secret.
Oh, yeah. Well, you already said that in your Yesterday's News Today video. But it is. It is definitely the worst kept gaming secret in the history of gaming secrets.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's enough Oblivion talk for now.
Mm-hmm.
I the more we talk about it, I just feel like I want to keep playing it. So that's just not going to happen right now. What's up with Darth Jar Jar coming to Fortnite? What is that?
Well, so
Is Darth Jar Jar an actual? Because I'm hearing things like from the Star Wars universe that Jar Jar
he was supposed to be
was
a
a
Sith.
saboteur the entire time.
Yeah,
he was like screwing shit up the entire time from behind the curtains.
Mm-hmm. Jar
Is this
Jar.
true?
Yes.
He was pretending to be stupid the entire time.
So the theory, because it's a theory, because George Lucas said, okay, no more Darth Jar Jar because you guys guessed it already. But everyone, when the movies initially came out, thought that Jar Jar was actually a Sith.
He was.
He was. But George.
But it's never actually
But it's never explored.
acknowledged in the series.
Correct. And so they just made him an idiot because everyone already guessed it by the time the next movie was already being made. So they just rewrote the character.
Is that why in Phantom Menace you see him waving his hand like all the time?
Yes. Yep.
Like really, bro?
Because he's supposed to be a Sith.
And no, oh my god.
Which, like, he played
I'm
it
getting
great
goosebumps.
in the first movie he's in, because you just think he's this bumbling buffoon.
Do you think Ahmed Best knew that his character was a Sith? Or do you think Lucas was just like, act like an idiot, this is your character, this is who you are, you're the light of the series?
I think he had an idea.
I think he didn't. I think this was news to him when this came out.
I think that George Lucas didn't tell him that he was going to be a Sith, but I think he kind of figured it out from the character and like his actions throughout the series, that he was like, I might be a bad guy. And then they're like, you're an idiot. And he's like, okay, I'm not a bad guy.
All right, well, this is what it is. We're moving on to speedrun trivia for week 3. I'm in the hot seat this week.
Yeah, and I looked horrible last week.
Well, you were horrible. You don't know the answers. You're not a gamer. You're a gamer. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay,
You
well,
are a
at
gamer.
least I didn't get a TikTok question if I've ever played video games before.
Yeah, that someone on TikTok asked if I've ever played video games before because I kept getting really, I guess I did really bad in the trivia, so they were questioning if I've ever played, which is fair.
That's fair.
But I'm gonna redeem myself this week. I promise.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, we are
because
gonna
it is
find out.
Speedrun Trivia, and Harrison is in the hot seat.
Oh God, I don't know. Okay, well, here we go.
Okay, starting us off.
All right, speedrun trivia, week 3. Here we go.
What pioneering 1980 video game was created in part as a response to shooting games like Space Invaders and created by 22-year-old Toru Iwatani? 3, 2, 1.
Tetris?
Pac-Man. What video game franchise released its first game with a battle royale format in October of 2018? 3,
Fortnite.
No, this was copying Fortnite.
The one before it.
No, Fortnite started this.
I don't know.
Call of Duty.
I have to redeem myself. I'm doing so poorly.
What abbreviated racing game franchise bills itself as, quote, the real driving simulator? 3.
Gran Turismo.
2. Yeah!
Yay! I got one.
That was good.
Yay!
The website ranker named GLaDOS, a fictional art. Do you know what it is already?
What is glad? What are you saying? Is this English? Just
fictional-
say 3, 2, 1, because I.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Portal.
Oh, I actually think I was gonna. Oh, I might have actually gotten that one. I know
Probably.
Gladys. I just had to think. Okay. all right.
According to market research company NPD Group, what video game console sold the most units in the U.S. in 2008? 3, 2, 1.
PlayStation 2.
The Wii.
Can we get different questions?
Sure. Which side-scrolling platformer by Ubisoft debuted in 1995? 3, 2,
Prince of Persia.
1. Rayman.
Ubisoft did Rayman.
Yeah.
I thought Sega. I've been playing Rayman since Sega. How does Ubisoft do Rayman?
I don't know.
I'm so.
I'll give you an easy one. Desmond Myles.
No,
is
don't
a-
give me easy ones. I'm a gamer.
Desmond Myles
Damn it.
is a fictional character in the
Assassin's
main...
Creed.
Okay. There you go.
I don't want an easy one.
Okay. The very first game in the Madden NFL video game franchise was released June 1st in what year?
1996.
1988. Although, it does say an acceptable range is 85 to 91. So you were still 5 years off.
I looked bad last week.
The
bad
PlayStation
this
was
week.
developed by an aborted deal between Sony and what other company who was inserted in a CD-based game console?
Nintendo.
Yeah?
I knew that one. Thank you.
The sci-fi novel Ready Player One features many classic video games, including what 1979 Atari 2600 game in the book's final challenge? 3, 2,
Not Tron.
1.
Pack.
Adventure.
Oh, adventure. Who knows here? Who knows adventure? What is adventure?
You won't get this one, but I'm going to do this.
Thanks for giving me one you know I won't get.
Dachshund and Friends, Lab and Friends, and Chihuahua and Friends are 3 versions of the 2005 U.S. release of what video game? 3, 2, 1.
Two stupid dogs.
Nintendogs. What video game franchise debuted in 2001 as a hybrid real-time strategy and puzzle video game centered on part collecting for crashed rocket ship with the help of plant-animal hybrids? 3.
Pikmin.
There you go.
Yes.
I was like, I'm just going to keep reading until he gets it.
Thanks, man. You're a real friend.
You're going to get this one immediately.
Okay.
King Dedede and Waddle Doo are key characters in what iconic video game franchise?
Super Smash Brothers. Kirby. I was just kidding. Kirby. I just want to see your
Dude,
jaw
I
drop.
almost had a heart attack, to be honest.
King DDD. Yes, I love my triple Ds.
What is the maximum number of power stars a player can collect in Super Mario 64?
100. 99. 99.
120.
Oh, 120, which is exactly how many gigs it takes to download Oblivion Remake.
Almost.
Plus 3. Wow. I am terrible. I'm not good at Nintendo. Can you ask me some Sony stuff? I feel like I'm good
How
at
about
Sony.
This? As of December 2018, what is the name of the largest body of water on the Fortnite Battle Royale map? 3, 2, 1.
Big water boob face.
Loot Lake.
I just made that. Oh, I've heard of Loot Lake.
Yeah.
That's a cute name.
That's like-
I had dinner there once.
It's like the one.
I had dinner and drinks there once.
I don't know what number we're on.
14. One more for me.
Okay. Here, you'll get this one.
I hope so.
hope so. Which Legend of Zelda game that picks up after Ocarina of Time was released for the N64 in 2000, but was also remade for Nintendo 3DS in 2015?
Majora's Mask.
Yes, sir.
I know that one.
Okay. Then
Do you know the story of Majora's Mask?
How about? Do I know the story?
Yeah. Like, do you know what Majora's Mask is? It is so dark. Like, they used to tell dark stories in The Legend of Zelda back in the 90s and early 2000s.
I'm gonna give you one more.
Give me one more.
What video game franchise features Dr. Wily as the primary villain? Wily.
That doesn't ring a bell. I've never heard of a Dr. Wily.
Maybe it's Dr. Willy, but that sounds wrong.
I feel like it's Wily because I feel like I've heard of that, but like I don't know.
Mega Man.
Never played a Mega Man game in my entire
I've
life.
also never played a Mega Man in my
You
life.
didn't expect me to know that one?
As few Zelda games as I've played, I do know a lot of the lore.
The lore, yeah. Well, the lore is incredible.
Well, yeah, that's like what makes the game so interesting.
Incredibly confusing.
Honestly, hot take, Zelda is a Souls-like.
Moving right along to our next segment, ladies and gentlemen, because we are not going to give that any attention, what he just said. Zelda's a Souls-like. Let's move on to our brand new segment.
Called The Radio Host.
The radio host. So for the radio host, I play a radio host, and you call in. Nick calls in as some random character
From the wheel.
from the wheel. Oh, from the wheel. We spin the wheel. He calls in some random character, the radio host, and he's going to talk about some issues he's having in his personal life. And it obviously has to do with the character he picks. And I'm going to play radio therapist like a lot of radio hosts do. So, with that being said, here we are moving on to radio host, the segment. So, Nick already spun the wheel.
It's
Okay,
Kratos.
here we go.
Of course.
Okay, Nick is going to play Kratos, and I'm on the horn here as a radio host. So, let me get in character. I'm going to be some random radio host. Let's see. How's it going here? You're on with Michelson at the K1L radio station. You're here with Michelson. How's it going there? Who am I talking to today?
I am Kratos, the god of war.
This is Kratos, the god of war.
Yes,
Well, you're on with Michelson on K100 in the morning. Now, Kratos, why'd you give us a call this morning? Anything else? What's going on in your life, huh?
my son has seemed to run away from home, and I need him back.
Mr. What did you say your name was?
Kratos.
Mr. Kratos. If your son is missing, you should probably call the police. I can't help you there.
He is not missing. He is incredibly strong. I have trained him myself. But he does not seem to want to stay home.
Mr. Kratos here, I'm just a little confused about the dynamics you have with your son here. Are you train him? What do you? He's strong and he ran away. I don't.
He's incredibly strong.
Okay,
but
but I
he's
don't-
still young. He needs to learn more.
I'm just a bit confused. What are you teaching?
How to fight.
Okay, Mr. Kratos here. Why did you call here? I'm Michelson J here on the K100. Why did you even call me today? Do you have an issue? Would you like to address an issue? Is your son? What's going on with your son here? Mr. Kratos, hello, you there? It feels like we may have lost him. Hello, Mr. Kratos.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. And that was Radio Host of the Week. We're moving on to our one of our final major segments here as Nick slowly pulls out the hat to my side here. We didn't have a name for this before. We just called it Characters Out of a Hat before, but we're calling it Unlikely Encounters now. And I kind of like that.
You know, because it is unlikely
Yeah, it's epic encounters, weird conversations.
with crazy characters.
I like it.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're moving right on over to our Unlikely Encounters segment. So what Nick is doing right now is he's shuffling a hat, and within the hat are topics that we're going to choose from, which creates a scenario for us upon us choosing which character we're going to be. So, Nick, did you pull a topic out of the hat?
I did.
What do we have? What do we have?
It's an interview, which means you're going to be a solo character this week. Actually,
Oh, that sounds fun. More hot seat for me to look stupid. Love it. All right, so what I'm going to pick a character out because you're interviewing me.
you are.
Perfect. So, let's do it.
Okay. Pick a character.
I'm gonna pick a character.
Just
Here
pick
we
a
go.
character.
I'm gonna stop talking about it,
Just do it.
and I'm gonna pick a character because all I want to do is play Oblivion.
Yeah.
Here we go. Did that one last week. We're not doing that one again. Oh! This is
That's a
good
new one.
This
That's
is
a new one.
Do you think I can do this?
You said you could.
I'm gonna try.
Look, if it's horrible, it's funny.
Okay. Let me apologize to everyone at Next Gen Games right now. I apologize
Is it going to be loud?
for what all of you are about to hear. I am
Okay.
so sorry. We got people playing
Something.
Magic the Gathering. Got people
I
playing
think-
Warhammer 40K.
I think they are playing Magic over there.
They 100% are playing Magic the Gathering. I got SpongeBob, so there's that. So we'll see if I can hack it.
And I'm the host of 60 Minutes.
Okay, I gotta try here.
You can take your time.
Okay. Sandy.
That's not. Yeah.
Patrick. Okay, I can do it. Ready?
Okay. And welcome back to another episode of 60 Minutes. I'm your host, Shaboing Gaboing, and we are interviewing today SpongeBob from Bikini Bottom.
Hi.
Hi, SpongeBob. How are you doing today?
Sandy, can you answer the question for me? Sandy. Oh,
It's just you,
Patrick.
It's just you today, SpongeBob.
Sandy, Patrick.
So, unfortunately, I'm not
Squidward.
sure if they'll be able to join us, as there are reports that you have destroyed the entirety of Bikini Bottom. Would you care to talk about that?
I went to boat driving school, and Sandy was there, and then Squidward, and Patrick. All my friends were there.
Right, I understand that you have failed your
Uh-huh.
driving test.
I try to pass, but Patrick tells me I'm good at it. I like going jellyfishing. Did you ask me if I like jellyfishing?
No, we've brought you in today because you seem to be a prime suspect in the destruction of Bikini Bottom.
I work at the Krusty Krabs. No.
When was the last time you were at the Krusty Krab?
Well, I was feeding Gary, and then I work all day.
SpongeBob, I'm going to ask you this question directly. Did you destroy Bikini Bottom?
I was jellyfishing with Pearl and Mr. Krabs and Patrick, my friend Patrick. We were jellyfishing.
And what happened after that?
I don't want to say. Oh, the Flying Dutchman showed up.
Did you do it, SpongeBob?
Patrick,
Did you do it?
Sandy. Did I?
I need water! Water! Sandy, water!
We're going to be right back.
All right. Well, there's that. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Moving on to the next one.
Would you
They
like
love
to?
my Majin Buu impression?
Do you want to pull a topic first?
All right. So now we're moving on to the second time. This is the second time, technically.
Technically.
And we are moving on to the second time. Right now, I'm going to pull a topic out for a scenario, and we're going to see what happens there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get a nice, good one. All right, here we go.
A nice good one.
Yes. A nice, good one.
What's the topic?
Interview. Like an episode of...
Fuck me.
How many are in here?
Not a lot. There's like
Okay.
5 in there.
Rant. What do you hate most in your
Oh,
world?
this is a single.
That's a good one.
This is another single
Whatever.
character one.
All right, whatever. Who cares? Come
So,
on. Let's do it.
You had your time, and now it's my time.
Yeah, I had mine. Now you have yours. Here we go, Nick.
I need to come up with more
Yeah, you do. You're slacking.
more topics. That's a new one.
Okay, that's a new one.
I'm gonna have to.
Is that you him?
Yes.
Oh, shit,
I
okay.
have to look him up really quick. No. It's just a rant. It's just me.
Oh, you're just talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
I need to pull up his voice.
I don't need to ask you anything. You're just going to talk about how much you... Okay, so he got Cloud Strife.
I pulled Cloud.
He pulled Cloud Strife. So it's basically Cloud Strife is just going to talk about how he hates living in his own world or something. He's got his own world problems and the world of Midgar. I don't know how they have any problems, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Go ahead. Lay it on me, Cloud.
I think the first thing that I really want to talk about is Sephiroth.
What about Sephiroth?
You know,
Cloud?
he keeps coming back over and over again, and I constantly have to fight him, and it's exhausting. You know, he wants to kill everyone I care about.
Cloud, you have the attitude of a young teenage boy who listens to way too much depressing rock music.
Well, you know, if there really was music in my world, I think that's something that I would listen to a lot. I think that's something else I truly hate, is that there's no decent music in my world. The only thing
Did
that
you
I...
just flip your hair, Cloud?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw you do a hair flip,
Yeah, I'm sure you think a lot.
like a Justin Bieber type thing.
Yeah, you look like you have a big head and you think a lot.
Yes, I do. Listen, Cloud, what's going on in your world? Why are you so disgruntled?
I constantly have to fight, and that's not necessarily what I want to do all the time.
What do you want to do all the time?
I want to
Cloud?
ride my motorcycle.
with one hand.
Yeah. And I want to swing my sword around a lot. I don't necessarily just want to kill everything.
How heavy is that sword, by the way?
At least 50 pounds.
What's funny is you don't even know the name of your own sword. I mean, Cloud knows the name of his own sword, but does Nick know the name of a Buster sword? Anyway, we're not break the fourth wall there. So let's. So what do you like about the sword? Is it too heavy for you? Or?
No, it's nothing about the weight. I have plenty of strength to wield it. It's just having to constantly fight and be the most capable person in my world is exhausting sometimes.
You're the most capable person? Isn't there someone in the world called Sephiroth and Zack? Aren't they a little more capable than you?
You know, I don't necessarily think that I'd call Sephiroth more capable. I think he's just more annoying. He's like a cockroach that just keeps coming back.
He's got a really long sword too,
Yeah, I think he's...
and then he's got a long blade too.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, well,
about,
you literally
I know,
just were
I know
talking
about,
about
the
Sephiroth's sword.
I know,
a second ago.
I know about his sword, his giant katana.
Well, you were talking about how you tried to swallow it.
No,
Oh, sorry. That was me.
no, he's tried to impale me with it many times.
Ah, from behind?
And in front.
Ah, with his long sword.
His long, very long, curved sword.
It is curved. It curves a little to the left.
I think it curves a little up, actually.
Really?
It's a katana.
It is. So it curves up. Must be painful when it comes in from behind.
I wouldn't know. I'm too good with my sword.
Putting it up your own behind.
Putting it up his.
Putting it up his.
You know, to be fair, the amount of fanfics about them together, it was just
too much.
horrible.
There's this disgusting hentai everywhere about them.
Rule 34, baby.
Don't
Don't look it up.
Don't-
Don't look up Cloud X Sephiroth Rule 34.
Don't look that up, hentai. Please. All right, are you done with your...
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, well, that was Cloud doing a rant about his world, and then...
I think that's as much energy as he would actually have.
Yeah, 100, maybe even less. I think you even had a little too much energy for Cloud.
Probably.
Well-
Where's the multicolored hat?
Everything's here.
Okay, give me those.
So, guys, this looks
Obvious-
like it's close to the end of the show.
I wanted to say really quick, make sure you're commenting about topics, discussions, characters that you'd want us to mess around with or completely brutally murder.
Nick, we don't even have a Gamer of the Week, and you're asking them to comment about characters they want to see?
Yeah.
I agree. You should comment about characters you want to see and become our Gamer of the Week.
You might get a twofer.
2 for 1.
Yeah.
Is that what a 2-fer is?
Yeah, like a BOGO.
You might get a 3-fer, a 4-fer, a
Fi-
5-fer,
a fifth-fer?
a 6-fer. All right, listen. There's something very serious I want to talk to you guys about. I want to go play Oblivion Remake.
So badly.
So we're going to end this here.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think it was actually another great episode, another great week, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the end of level 3. I can't thank you enough for being part of this.
We're gonna level up again next week.
Next week we're going to level up again. Super exciting. Thanks for joining us. Maybe we'll have a Gamer of the Week next week. Maybe we'll get to give a free game out to somebody. Maybe. I got a free game right here. Well, somewhere here. We got a free game here that we're going to give somebody. I'm not going to tell you what game it is. That'll be revealed upon us giving that person the free game.
Yep.
But we do have a Steam download code ready to give someone.
Just for you.
Just for you if you're going to be our Gamer of the
You
Week.
specifically. Yeah, you.
You, if your name is
Is-
Josh. comment, Michael.
I don't want to give it to Josh.
Okay, Sebastian?
Sure.
And if your name is Michelle or Melissa or Sarah, you should be commenting too. Okay, Cody? Alrighty. That being said, if I didn't say your name,
Tough.
maybe I'll say it next week. Okay, Tony? All right, Martha. I'm Harrison.
I'm Nick.
Is that what your name too? Are you a Nick and a Harrison? What am I doing right now? Let's close it out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here in the Hollywood Gamer, where Hollywood meets gaming. I'm Harrison,
And I'm Nick.
and we're live at Next Gen Games in Hollywood. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.
I'm a gamer.
Goodbye.
Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Shit, you're about to kill me, babe. Move, babe. Get out the way. I'm trying to play that duty, but your booty in my way. Come on, I know I said I love you, but today's a new day. And I got this new game, so please just step away. I'm a hardcore gamer, so I don't believe in hygiene. My feet smell like cheese, and my teeth could use some whitening. My controller is so clean, and my gamer tag is frightening. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Let's even the odds like Battle Royale. I pray for the kill and grab one from hell. I grew up on swords and magic and dragons. I play Final Fantasy. I tell you what happened. I murdered that Zeus as Kratos and Athens. I lost a finger when I played that assassin. The Keyblade of Darkness is in Hollow Bastion. Uncharted the best. I'm running with Drake. I fuck up a zombie. I'm skinning a snake. James Gunn is a shit. I'm Bloodborne is legit. Fuck that. This game is so hard it makes me rage quit. And that's about it. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second of my life. I'm a gamer. I just beat that Fallen Order. Star Wars is the titties. I be playing PUBG while I'm taking a fat shitty. Woo! I grew up on Sonic. Mortal Kombat was iconic. Then came Tekken, came in second. I play Crash, I play Spyro, Twisted Metal, eat a gyro. Who is it hero? Nah, it's Jiro. RPGs are my thing. Witcher, Skyrim, Fallout King. You only know what I mean if you're a true gamer like me, of course. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Every day, every night, every